Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And here's what the schedule for Brooklyn looks like. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And that game against the Grizzlies is the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Simmons joined in the backcourt by Thomas, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. And for Orlando, the backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Then Carroll and Carter Jr. make up the front court, and it's Wagner in at the 3 slot. And the tip goes to the Nets. Well, both of these organizations have done a good job of acquiring and developing young talent, Grant.
Absolutely, B.A. These rosters are filled with young stars. They have a chance to make some noise in the coming years. They just need to continue to grow as individuals and as a team.
Thomas, and there's the slam! Dunk to finish it off.
Okay, Cam Thomas showing off the handles. Look out.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Suggs with a screen on Thomas. And Carroll with it. Beyond the arc. And he buries his first look.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jamal Mosley.
And guys, when talking to Coach before the game about Ben Simmons, it sounds like they know how they want to attack him defensively. Coach told me, you can't let him get the easy bucket. We need to force him to his right and flush him out of the paint. Sounds like they're going to try to keep Simmons as far away from the hoop as possible, B.A.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Thomas. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. He's all alone. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Well, you love to see Bojan Bogdanovich get out and run, get ahead of the defense and score it. That is nice.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Suggs. Here's the pick. Back to Caldwell Pope. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Suggs against Simmons. Thomas outside. To the middle. And Claxton gets it to go on the assist by Thomas.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Wagner against Bogdanovich. And Carroll with a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Wagner. And he throws it down with one hand.
But you go back to the fundamentals. Franz Wagner calls for the screen and gets himself some space.
Simmons with a screen on Wagner. Bogdanovich against Suggs. Bogdanovich passes to Claxton. Lays it up and banks it in. Claxton's got 6 points.
Nice read by Bogdanovich. I mean, keeping the ball moving.
Magic trail by 3. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Hey, guys. Well, the Magic were one of last season's most improved teams, and with the addition this summer of Contavious Caldwell-Pope, they've addressed an area of real need. A player who can space the floor, add to their already stout defense, and has championship pedigree. They're going to continue to rise in this league, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thanks very much. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
No good on that one. Doris, someone who plays within himself. Nick Claxton knows what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton. Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect. He knows who he is and what puts him on the floor.
Good on the second one. Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times, had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
Here's Simmons, the Magic making their last shot, and the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year, the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. Second, the Magic.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Claxton passes to Bogdanovich. Wagner against Thomas. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Simmons. The three. The rebound by Carter. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Orlando. Trailing by 2. To the paint. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And they're on the run. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. And here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Banchero. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Suggs. And a change for the Nets. Schroeder's checked in. And Banchero, no good on that one. Doris, the start of the season has just been electric. Teams playing hard right out of the gates.
Listen, most of these guys in the league have earned their way here, and they are anxious to get underway and start to show the coaches and the fans exactly what they can expect. I love the attitude and commitment.
Now here's Banchero. Last game we saw him with 32 points.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Schroeder finds Thomas. Orlando with the rebound. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Now here's Claxton. 26 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
You know, couple that with the 4 big blocks. He was awesome on the defensive end as well.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Orlando with the ball, following the bucket by Brooklyn. And it's Wagner missing.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Size and athleticism by Cam Johnson. How about that vertical?
Caldwell Pope against Thomas. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Banchero. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Johnson. Back to Caldwell Pope. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Orlando making some changes. Isaac comes in for Banchero, and Harris is subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Bogdanovich passes to Schroeder. Back to Bogdanovich. Kenny Smith, a screen. Watford outside. The three is up. It's hauled in by Isaac. Magic trail by 4. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it, just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Just 3 to shoot. For 3, Anthony. And no good. Brooklyn leading by 4. Outside, Finney-Smith. Off target at the rim. For Orlando, they've got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Isaac with a screen on Williams. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Clowney, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Now here's Schroeder. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Atlanta. Here's Watford, and he dunks it down.
Boy, we think of Dennis Schroeder as a natural-born scorer, but there he does a great job passing the basketball.
Now here's Wagner. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami. From down in the low post, it goes. Wagner's got his second basket of the game.
That's a big-time finish by Franz Wagner. Might be young, but he is undeterred.
Schroeder against Anthony. To the inside. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Finney-Smith up top. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Nets lead by 7.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Schroeder against Anthony. Wagner with a screen. Pass to Isaac from the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, 6'10", but don't tell him he doesn't shoot with range. That is nicely done by Jonathan Isaac.
Schroeder passes to Williams. Back to Schroeder. And out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Magic trail by 4. Now Anthony. No points yet. Wagner with a screen on Schroeder. Anthony in the post. Covered by Schroeder. The layup off target. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Oh, boy, the reach, the length, the hops, the athleticism, Jonathan Isaac. Nicely done.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
Orlando making a switch here. Suggs is checked in. A minute 50 left in the first. Wagner outside. Anthony outside. And Anthony slams it in.
Boy, this guy can get up in a hurry. Cole Anthony, how about your hops?
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. It's a 3-point game. And this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year. Williams from long range. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist of the night. Orlando's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Down low. And a two-handed jam.
Just great timing on the play and rhythm on the pass. Cole Anthony setting his teammate up beautifully.
Anthony against Schroeder. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Williams with it. Now guarded by Harris. Schroeder can't get it to go. Magic trail by 4. On the wing, Suggs. Isaac outside. From downtown. Clowney pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The kick out to Williams. Kenny Smith, a screen. Pass to Clowney. Takes a 3. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2. Wagner with a screen. For 3, Anthony. Can't get it to drop. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Brooklyn out in front, up by 7. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Magic trail by 7. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Cole Anthony out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And that one drops for him.
Well, Schroeder is 6'1" with a thin frame, but make no mistake, he's got balance and the ability to play through contact.
Anthony against Schroeder. Carter, a screen on Claxton. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Brooklyn leading by 7. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Thomas. Inside. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, Thomas putting that pass on time and on target. Love to see it from that scorer.
Banchero outside. Now Carter. Let's go with a 3. Williams grabs the board. Into the lane. And Williams punches it home.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Banchero the screen. Anthony, the pass to Banchero. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams from long range. Connects from downtown. Williams has got 8.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Banchero outside. To end the run. Paolo, strong.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Anthony against Schroeder. Pass to Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Shot is up. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic trail by 12. Carter inside. Working on Claxton. Carter finds Anthony. On the wing, Caldwell-Pope. Three-pointer, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. You think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Now here's Thomas, coming off a 28-point game against Atlanta.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Back to Anthony. Pass to Banchero. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here Thomas from the arc. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Harris against Williams. Carter, a screen on Williams. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Claxton. To the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
He was active all night on the defensive end as well. With all the steals he came away with, he had him totally rattled.
Anthony against Schroeder. Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, Cole Anthony is a professional scorer, folks. The mid-range jumper is on time and on target there.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. What a fantastic second year for Paolo Banchero, Grant. A bona fide all-star in Orlando.
Yeah, only their second all-star over the last decade. Paolo was incredible during the playoffs, averaging 27, 9, and 4. That playoff experience is big for him going forward.
Wagner's checked in for Harris. Brooklyn making a switch here. Bogdanovich finds Schroeder. Bogdanovich with a screen on Anthony. And here's Schroeder outside. They get the rebound. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Simmons from behind the arc. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Banchero. Paolo Banchero flushing it home.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Simmons with a screen on Banchero. Down low. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Banchero.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
2 points. That one goes.
You love Cole Anthony's attitude. So confident, so willing to fire on the catch.
Williams passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Johnson. Pass to Schroeder. This one for 3. And the Nets get it back. And he gets it to go. Simmons has got 5.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Now here's Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. Fires in the triple. Wagner's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
What we know about Franz Wagner is this guy attempts a fair amount of threes for a reason. He's pretty effective, guys.
Pass to Bogdanovich. There's a screen by Johnson. Elbow shot. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. 6 points for him.
Wow, how about that feathery touch from Bogdanovich? You just can't let this guy get loose from the mid-range.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Orlando shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. So for the Magic, Wagner's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. Watford's checked in for Brooklyn. Finney-Smith comes in for Williams. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
Now here's Isaac. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Simmons, the pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Schroeder, and he drives in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
This is Schroeder at his best, putting that blinding speed to great advantage.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Wagner outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Wagner. Well, the Nets are still feeling the ramifications of trading for James Harden, Doris.
Well, B.A., consider in that trade they gave away Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, and 4, count them, 4 first-round picks for a total of just 80 games played for James Harden. The reverberations are still being felt.
And both free throws good for Wagner.
Mo Wagner, the perfect rotational big. Rebounds it, sets hard screens, and we know, guys, he's a very capable scorer if given the opportunity.
Now here's Simmons. 14 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Johnson with a bucket.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Here's Wagner. 15-point game. Pass to Suggs. Here's Wagner, covered by Schroeder. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist from Suggs. Suggs has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Simmons. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Johnson. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Here's Suggs. 20 points for him last game against the Heat in Miami. Wagner up top. Watford covering. Kicks it out to Wagner. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Wagner's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
To the middle. Johnson against Wagner. Pass to Simmons. The 3 ball. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Intercepted. Watford with it. Wagner picks him up.
Yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
Magic trail by 15. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. 5th best, the Magic.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Caldwell Pope finds Suggs. And here's Wagner. 4-3. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Well, you put the shooting touch on full display. Mo Wagner's range makes him the perfect big in today's NBA.
Here's Simmons, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons has got 7 points for the quarter. Magic trail by 14. Wagner outside. Suggs against Simmons. And here's Suggs. Isaac for 3. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Finney-Smith's shot is off.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And it's a blessing to have a big wing with the mobility of Wagner.
And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. 17 points was their biggest margin. Missed inside.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Isaac's got 7.
Now you can see why people are so excited about Jonathan Isaac showing off that scoring ability on the interior.
Here's Thomas. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Wagner for 3. No luck on that one. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets going into the break up 12. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back after this.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
You know, I think for Brooklyn, they didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be just a matter of shaking off that rust, Shaq, and I think the second game will give us some insight.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Nets.
I have some research here that might explain everything. Apparently 3 is more than 2. They keep making threes. That's why they're ahead.
I can't even begin to tell you how profound that was, big fella. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You look at Nicholas Claxton, what a contribution.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle, you love the work ethic he has had on display.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordi Fernandez's 5. Simmons joined in the backcourt by Thomas. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. And the ball goes out of bounds, last touch by Claxton. Here's Wagner, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I tell you, don't be surprised when Franz Wagner gets up above the rim and finishes. This guy loves to attack the basket.
To the paint. Very pretty alley-oop. And the Nets lead by 12.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome!
Stay here.
Simmons against Suggs. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Banchero surveys. 6 on the shot clock. Brooklyn pulls it in. Outside Johnson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Johnson's got 9 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Pass to Thomas. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Now here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Well, you watch Paolo Banchero and the offensive arsenal. This guy is just built to score the ball.
Johnson a screen on Suggs, and the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game. Clowney, he's checked in for Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Simmons against Suggs. Just 5 to shoot from 20 feet. They get it again. It's Thomas on the wing. Second chance effort. Over to the left wing. Here's Clowney. Sends it home from three-point land. 9 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Banchero outside. The floater. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Banchero outside. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Orlando making some changes. Harris has checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. And the Nets also making a change. Schroeder's checked in. Nets leading by 14. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Now here's Simmons. He has 7. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Screen by Claxton. Fires the 3. And Bojan Bogdanovich gets the 3. Bogdanovich has got 9.
Well, this is Bojan Bogdanovich's specialty. You make a 3 on one end, he says, "I got your back."
Back to Anthony. Harris outside. Pass to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I mean, you talk about it factor, Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Nets.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. Pass to Clowney. Now Claxton. And here's Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with a three. Carter finds Anthony. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on Nick Claxton.
Now you have to stay with the play when you feel contact because you get a chance for maybe a three-point play. In this opportunity, free throw coming for Mr. Cole Anthony.
Take a break. Take a break. Two shot.
First one falls for him.
Cole Anthony, a guy who has just tremendous feel for the game. He's obviously been around it from the time he was very young. Just understands where the ball should be at all times. Good passer, aggressive scorer.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. That one's no good.
There just seems to be this innate, nuanced understanding of the game when you grow up around it. That is Cole Anthony in a nutshell.
Pass to Clowney. Claxton with it. Here's Clowney, defended by Wagner. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Harris. No points so far. Carter, the pass to Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Here's the three. Schroeder with a rebound.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Wagner finds Anthony. And there's the lob. Oh, got a piece of it. Harris against Schroeder. Pass to Claxton. Left side Simmons. There's the triple. He can't get it to go. Magic trail by 12. Wagner with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Boy, you see Carter Jr. use every bit of that 7'5" wingspan. Boy, is tough to guard around the rim. Look out.
Here's Schroeder. Outside Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 7. And the layup is good off the glass. Anthony's got 9.
Oh, Cole Anthony not afraid to mix it up on the interior. Good finish.
Pass to Claxton. Now here's Simmons. Claxton with it. He's checked by Carter. For the finish. And it's slammed in by Carter.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
Simmons up top. He's guarded by Anthony. Now Claxton. Pass to Bogdanovich. Knocks down the long J. Bogdanovich has got 9 points now in the second half.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Watford's checked in for Brooklyn. Finney-Smith comes in for Clowney. And Orlando has possession, down by 12. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Nets. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Watford. Claxton against Harris. Just 4 to shoot. Claxton a screen on Anthony. And here's Schroeder outside. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic trail by 10. Anthony outside. Wagner outside. The three. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
That's about trusting your instincts, knowing when the shot he wants to take is there and taking it in the catch and shoot. Mr. Wagner.
Now here's Watford. Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. And here's Isaac. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Isaac's got 9 points.
And this is an area that Jonathan Isaac continues to work on. Key is being aggressive and finish.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Finney-Smith. And it's blocked by Isaac. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. And the Magic making a change here. Suggs is checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Outside Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Claxton passes to Watford. Fires for 3. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Magic trail by 7. Anthony with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Pass to Harris from outside the arc. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, these catch-and-shoot opportunities are money for Gary Harris. He spent his career making these rhythm shots.
Claxton passes to Schroeder. There's the 3. And Claxton gets it to go on the assist from Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists tonight. Orlando has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Wagner with a screen on Schroeder. Inside. There's the steal. Watford up top. He's covered by Suggs. From deep, Johnson. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Oh, so good in catch and shoot. Cam Johnson has sweet mechanics.
A minute 37 left in the third quarter of the game. Anthony outside. Pass to Suggs. Launches a 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
Suggs was so competitive. You knew he wanted to respond with that 3.
Schroeder passes to Johnson. Back to Schroeder. Claxton with it. 3-pointer. First miss of the game for him. 10 for 11 so far. Suggs with it. He's got 5. Wagner with a screen on Johnson. To the inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Watford. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
I love that Cam Johnson is looking for the best shot available. What a pretty pass.
Brooklyn shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Caldwell Pope comes in for Anthony. Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Magic trail by 10. Bancaro outside. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter here. Oh, Bancaro throws it down.
Bancaro seizes the moment. Just open that window of opportunity, and he's going to get right in there.
Watford inside. Isaac covering. Claxton a screen on Caldwell Pope. Thomas against Caldwell Pope. Jacks up a three. Drills it from deep. Watford's got 6 in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. The Wagner brothers on the floor. Franz at the three, Mo in the middle. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Bancaro in at the four-man position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And he makes it.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Wagner on the wing. Back to Suggs. To the left side wing. Bancaro against Johnson. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And the three-pointer goes.
And you can run offense through Bancaro time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
Nets leading by 10. Outside Johnson. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Thomas, right side. Orlando with a rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Bancaro. Brooklyn pulls it in. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Bogdanovich. Claxton with it. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Wagner.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Down low. Here's Bancaro. Oh, Bancaro throws it down.
Know this about Franz Wagner. This guy very capable as a passer.
Schroeder passes to Bogdanovich. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
Up until that play, his ball handling had been impeccable. He's given it up just one time.
Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Simmons comes in for Schroeder. Magic trail by 8. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. The basket, the bump, and the foul. What a play.
I tell you, watch out when Jalen Suggs gets downhill. The athleticism is on display.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Suggs.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
Johnson with it. He's picked up by Bancaro. Here's Thomas for 3. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Finney-Smith. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Finney Smith has the kind of speed necessary to capitalize in transition. Get in that lane and off to the races.
Takes a step back. Back to Suggs. Fires from deep. Sinks the tray. Suggs has got 9 points now in the second half.
And I'll tell you, this thing looked pretty much over heading into the fourth, but give them a lot of credit for fighting their way back.
Simmons finds Thomas. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Wagner with a screen on Thomas. Pass to Wagner. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Bogdanovich. The three is up. Rebounded by Suggs. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
Johnson passes to Finney Smith. Johnson against Ben Carroll. Pass to Bogdanovich. Lets the three fly. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Here's Suggs, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Here's Finney Smith. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, Caldwell Pope to the paint. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
You can see when Cameron Johnson gets his rhythm, he is so effective on the offensive end.
Wagner outside. Suggs, the pass to Ben Carroll. Caldwell Pope for 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Finney Smith. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got his 4th assist in this one. And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. 4-point game. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Simmons. Outside Johnson. Now here's Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. No good on the shot.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Ooh.
Back to Ben Carroll. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Simmons. Inside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Here's Bogdanovich. Thomas outside. And stolen by Ben Carroll. And the Magic pushing it up now.
Caro taking advantage of those long arms, big frame, makes the nice defensive play.
Nets trail by 3. Simmons, the pass to Johnson. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Here's Finney Smith. They can't stop the run with that one. Orlando has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. Fades back. Carter, the pass to Ben Carroll. And Carroll with a screen on Simmons. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And it's a 6-point Magic lead.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Johnson. They set a pick. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Orlando. And a change for the Nets. Claxton, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Just a great job of adding to their lead. Late in the game, every point matters.
Well, we know Cam Thomas can score, but nice facilitating right there. Set up the open man.
Magic leading by 3. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. The Magic making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Suggs. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Outside Carter. Pass to Suggs. 6 to shoot. Wagner outside. Lets it go from deep. Brooklyn pulls it in. Right side Johnson. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Continue to get that man the rock. He's delivering whenever it counts.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 5. Simmons with a screen on Banchero. From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got rebound number 8 now. Inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Fast break. Here we go. And Claxton throws it down.
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
Claxton passes to Thomas. Outside Bogdanovich. To tie it up. He drops it from range. Bogdanovich has got 15 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, it takes guts to take these types of shots, but Bogdanovich is an assured scorer.
Tries a 10-footer. That one a little long. And Brooklyn's shooting about 60% for the game. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And the Magic shooting at a very efficient 67%. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game. To
the paint. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Bogdanovich to take the lead. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Bogdanovich has got 8 points here in the quarter.
You love the strong shooting of Bogdanovich, a polished player with a scorer's mentality.
And Carroll with it. Can they get it? Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Thomas. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Unshakable individual confidence. That is Cam Thomas. Big-time bucket.
To the middle. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And stepping up when it's clutch time. That's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
Thomas against Caldwell Pope. Claxton a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Thomas. Here he goes. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Wendell Carter. Wagner's checked in for Banchero. Free throw good. Thomas.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Banchero's checked in for Orlando. .56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Off target with a jump hook. Pass to Bogdanovich. Unloads. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Banchero. Rebounded by the Nets. 17 points was their biggest margin. And he commits the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Suggs outside. And stolen by Claxton. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. 6-point game.
Well, you see the decision-making of Paolo Banchero is so impressive. Comes into the league with that skill and really elevating it.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
The 3 from Bencaro, and it's Thomas with the rebound. And now we've got an intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. So we see the Nets get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill.